Welcome to Cody in the Cinema. Let's discuss 13 great Criterion Collection films to watch around Halloween. I always like to get my Halloween watching started either late August, early September, something like that. So I thought, why not talk about this right now? In no particular order, I'm starting with Carnival of Souls. This is a film loosely based on and very much remixed from An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. This is one of the really good, campy, black and white horror movies that I love watching over and over about a woman who is trying to be an organist in this little town that has a creepy like old fair or circus or something nearby, and it is just magnificent at 78 minutes. The first of my recommendations, Carnival of Souls. Great cover there, like arsenic and old lace here. Number 2, a Frank Capra black comedy of sorts about Cary Grant, who goes to return home to Brooklyn where his adorable aunts greet him with love, sweetness, and a grisly surprise, corpses buried in their cellar. This is hilarious, a lot of fun, very Halloween appropriate, and I actually want to watch this again very soon with one of the best pieces of cover art in the collection, and Cary Grant's expression here says it all. Now in this list, I'm just kind of showing you my physical copy, so you'll see some of these that have multiple films. Be aware of that. Also be aware that there are things that I don't actually have a physical copy of. So they may have made my list if it did. So if you see anything here at the end that you think, oh gosh, someone should hear about that, tell me in the comments. Tell people in the comments, because everybody's getting their stuff together. Now I have mentioned over and over again a film that has long lived in my mind, Eraserhead, but it's so perfect for Halloween. Just the bizarre imagery, the freaky baby thing you find later. A work of extraordinary craft and beauty. A visionary nocturnal odyssey continues to haunt American cinema like no other, and there's really no better way to explain Eraserhead than that. I've called it a black comedy before, but it just looks Halloween when you open it up. It actually almost looks like Bela Tarr there. Got that on the back. It gives you a cool booklet here. There's a woman that has a really strange face in the movie. I mean, it's absolutely Halloween material in my mind. I have a few different David Lynch films I've worked through, but that's the one that came to mind for Halloween. Next up, we have this set produced by Val Lewton, I Walked with a Zombie, and the seventh Victim. Now, this was directed by Mark Robson instead of Jacques Tourneur, who did the I Walk with a Zombie. These are two different films. They brought a new sophistication to the genre with bringing chills and not conventional monster movies, but brooding atmosphere, suggestion, and psychosexual unease. And there was ritual, mysticism, and the occult, and they are great. I really liked I Walk with a Zombie. I think if you like cat people, which I've done a video on before, you'll probably like both of these films. You need to check them out if you haven't, okay? Macbeth, Roman Polanski's Macbeth. It has literally 3 witches in it. Check it out, okay, if you haven't. It's not the most even thing, but it is pretty good. Ruthless ambition, murder, medieval Scotland, and like I said, lots of witches. It's very atmospheric, and it has one of the best nightmare scenes in any movie anywhere, from the same guy who did Rosemary's Baby, which I don't have a physical copy of. Not a Criterion anyway. That thing is expensive. I've got a 4K hanging around somewhere. I'll have to look for that one. Now, I absolutely loved the 4K restoration of Night of the Living Dead, and this is a Halloween staple classic. Watch this if you're a Resident Evil 4 fan and you've been in that, that little tight room with Leon and all the characters and you're fighting off zombies. So inspirational, low budget, excellent zombie film. You got to check out Night of the Living Dead. And, oh gosh, I don't actually, you know what? Mere anarchy is loosed, it says. If you look on it, I had to show you all this. Well, if I can get it open. Look at this creepiness. And then there's an essay on the back. Man, I can't wait to watch that again. I've only been able to watch the 4K of this once. It's so good, though. If you want something outside of English, I really recommend you see Cure. Koyashi Kurosawa's arresting international breakthrough, and what is this one about? Oh yeah, there's this guy that like can control fire or something, possibly, And this is a super like metaphysical or something kind of film. Very self-reflective. I love it. I love this actor. Also is the actor from Perfect Days. If you like that film, definitely a good moody one. On a sad note here for my next pick, I have a busted cover of Nicole Kidman's The Others, so my cover's damaged. I don't remember how that happened, but you know, it's all right. I'll watch it again anyway. A remote manor, hushed, candlelit atmosphere, shivery, supernatural menace, and I don't want to say a lot more than that because I don't want to spoil this one for you. Once you've watched it once, a big part of the giveaway will already be there. A big spoiler will already be there that will give away the experience, you know, but definitely see The Others. The Others, okay? It's a good one for Halloween. And I know this has an Arrow release. I like The Silence of the Lambs. I like it in this release. The chilling adaptation of the best-selling novel about Hannibal Lecter and him helping Jodie Foster to try to track down another serial killer. I love this edition. I know there's a lot of different versions. This one's also tightly packed in here, isn't it? Kind of like the, well, I can't even get it out of the case right now. I'm not making, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's got this booklet with it. It's like, it's got the blood spots all over it. Jodie Foster. I watched somewhere on YouTube, I watched someone had like recut Silence of the Lambs as a romantic comedy, and that was really funny. I don't remember where I saw that, but it was hilarious because it has some rom-com elements. But the prettiest of these out of the Blu-rays, because I'm going to show you a few DVDs, is this Todd Browning Sideshow Shockers, Freaks, The Unknown, and The Mystic. And I've watched Freaks and I think The Mystic. I watched like a couple of these. Freaks I know a little bit better. It has these carnival workers, and there's a lot to that, and how it was representation for people with disabilities, but it's so appropriate for like this time of year, and it's inspired so many different people who have gone on to create different types of horror. And it says it creates a pungent backdrop for his sordid tales of outcasts, cons, villains, and vagabonds. And then the Mystic must have been what I watched, because it was a silent that's in here that was not available for a long time. All right, those are my Blu-rays. Now, a few DVDs that I have that I wanted to show you that have meant a lot to me over the years, around this time of year especially. Every so often I'll bring this out, but I'll talk about Throne of Blood. You can get a better version than the DVD, but I think it's kind of cool that it's this black and white DVD. This is the Macbeth. This isn't. So I already talked about Macbeth, but this is the Macbeth that Kurosawa did. He did a spin on that, and the witch in this is really cool. I think that's worth seeing at Halloween. Definitely check it out if you like your Kurosawa. And I love my old copy of Haxan, Witchcraft Through the Ages. It looks like something I just pulled out of storage in someone's attic. That makes it even better. Grave robbing, torture, possessed nuns, and a satanic Sabbath. This legendary film uses dramatic vignettes to explore scientific hypotheses that the witches of the Middle Ages suffered the same hysteria as many psychiatric patients of the time. Such good visual effects in this one. And last but not least, my extremely damaged copy of Vampire, the Carl Theoden Dreyer DVD copy. And I don't know if the Blu-ray has the booklet or not with it. I hope it does. But this is one of my lessons early on in physical media, protecting it, because I've really ruined this image here with some splash of, looks like Coke or something. But you can see the weapon there. And if you were to open this up, because it's really cool inside, it's got this like whole writing, the screenplay, and then something else in here as well. It's just really neat, and it had, which I haven't opened this in years. Maybe I did. I think I've talked about this on the channel before. It has just all this content in there. It's got another booklet. It's like this. It's a silent with a vampire thing in there. I mean, it's not the most thrilling silent in the world, but it's a really cool package. My favorite vampire is Nosferatu, the Herzog version, which I talked about why I love that one so much on my channel as well. But those are just 13 ideas for you from the Criterion Collection. Tell me your recommendations in the comments below. Click that like button for me. You know, that thumbs up, it helps grow the channel. We'll see you next time on Cody in the Cinema.